Should I stay or should I go? Ding 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 ding. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Ksyusha Bukovsky and thank you very much for being here. In today's video I would like to speak about so-called visa run in Thailand. Situation when you come to Thailand for, let's say, 2-3 weeks, you stay there, you fall in love with the country and you decide to stay a little bit longer. So basically you have to cross the border even for 2-3 minutes and then you can come back. Every time you enter Thailand you will be stamped, and on this stamp you will have the deadline when you need to leave the country. Here is a quick example, here is my stamp. And thanks to rainy season in Thailand, it got wet. Anyway, I entered on 25th, meaning I need to leave on 23rd next month. However, not a lot of people know about that. On a Thai government website, they mentioned that they recommend you to leave 24 hours before your deadline. So 22nd September in my case. I don't know what kind of rule is that, but it is what it is, mate. Just be aware of that. I'm sorry, my British accent turns on so randomly. I don't know what to do about it. Anyway, so once you decide now to stay a little bit longer in Thailand, you have basically 3 ways to cross the border: by sea, by air, by land. I will not talk about by sea way because I never started it, but it's probably long, expensive, painful for your butt to sit for so long. There are way easier ways to do that, so we'll be talking about other ways. There are agencies in Thailand that provide this visa run service, and what they do for about 5,000 baht, they drive you to the border, normally it's Cambodian border, cross the border, you come back, and they drive you back. Easy, simple. However, I myself would never give 5,000 baht on sitting for like 12 hours. It's like the whole day you're just sitting. This way is very popular, a lot of people do that, but I'm here to make your life a little bit more exciting rather than just sitting 12 hours in the car. I love traveling, I love new emotions, new cultures, new food, so in my brain I thought, if I need to cross the border anyway, why not to stay in this country for a couple days, enjoy, and then come back? So the decision was made, we are going ourselves. So my husband and I decided we're gonna cross the border by land, this exact same way the agencies go. And we love road trips, so it was the best decision for us. We went to rent a car, where we were asked in a very friendly manner, where are you guys going? What do you like to visit? What are you gonna see? And luckily we did not lie. And we said we're going to Cambodia to cross the border to do the visa run. To our surprise, when you rent a car in country A and then you go with this rented car to country B, if the police in the country B catches you, they will consider that you stole the car in the country A and they will put you to prison. So the road trip failed without even starting. I even thought, still, rent a car, go to the Thai border, drop a car there, cross by foot, catch a taxi in Cambodia and go to the city. Then I read some stories from people who've done that. They say they faced so much fraud. Like people on the border, it's the middle of Asia, right? So people need money. People love tourists and they try to screw you in every way possible. I realized I don't really want to experience that during my travel. So we had to consider the last way, by air. And guess what? That turned out to be the easiest, the cheapest, the most convenient way to do the visa run. Before I tell you where in Cambodia exactly we went and why, I think the financial part of the story is an interesting topic. So let's quickly look at the prices. These obviously may vary from season to season, but these were the prices as for September 2022. So considering 2 people are traveling, I will be comparing 10,000 baht, which you would pay for the agency. And here is what we did. We took a taxi to Bangkok airport, 2,000 baht. We bought the flight tickets for 4,300 baht. We booked the hotel in Cambodia for 2 nights for 3,700 baht. That's pretty much all your expenses. I don't consider food because we would eat anyway in Thailand or in Cambodia. Also, the hotel provided us with a pickup service from the airport and back to the airport. So overall, all of these expenses were even cheaper than just paying for the agency to drive you around all day. Spoiler alert, we spent a little bit more than I mentioned of course, because we bought some souvenirs. And also stones are very, very cheap in Cambodia. Girls, aware? I bought myself this beautiful ring. But most importantly, we spent 1500 baht on excursion, which was the main reason to visit the place that we visited. And this place is called Siem Reap. Siem Reap is famous for the Angkor Wat temple, the largest religious monument in the world. On its territory, you can actually find 72 major temples, with Angkor Wat being the largest and most important of them all. It's almost 900 years and 2.6 million tourists visit it every year, including some celebrities such as Charlie Chaplin been there, Beyonce, David Beckham, Ed Sheeran, and of course Angelina Jolie, who played Lara Croft in Tomb Raider and was walking the same ways we were. How amazing is that? Pretty amazing, I know. And apart from this cultural wonder, there are so many things to do in Siem Reap. During evening, there is a lot of bars, restaurant, a lot of music, clubs, everything. But in this country, everything surprises you from the very beginning. When you just arrived, you need to do the visa on arrival right there. So there was a it's so funny. There is a line of 10 officers and it looks like scary, you know, what they're gonna do just for one visa. So you come to the first one, you give your passport, you're very serious and a little bit nervous, you know, and he takes your passport, he gives it to the second officer and says like, you pay there. So you go to the second person, you pay there. And then they ask you to wait. So you go wait. This second officer gives the passport to the third officer. The third officer does this, gives to the next one stares at it, the next one, I don't know, does something. Fuck, your passport goes through like 7 people doing nothing. I don't know why it's so funny. And the last person eventually stamps it and gives it to you. I've never seen it anywhere like this. Like, I'm crying. So once this serious and very nervous process is done, you go outside, and our hotel provided us with a pickup service. So we saw a man meeting us. And I just finished laughing about the officers. Here comes the pickup service. Look at that. Here's the airport, and here is our pickup service. I love this country already, and because it's a little bit of a rainy season, that's what we saw on the roads. I would give everything for this kind of experience, so I was really glad already that we came there. I saw it as a good sign. It's gonna be fun and crazy and interesting. So as we checked in, we went upstairs to have a cocktail on the rooftop, and that's where I noticed there is some parties going on in the city. I saw the lights, and it's like a small village, and they had like lasers in the air. In the evening, we went to explore the city. There is a beautiful pub street with lots of lights, restaurant, music. I really like that place. Then we went to this place with the lasers. We wanted to see what's in there. And then we reached the rooftop with an amazing ambience. There were live singers. We had a couple drinks on the bean bags. Really enjoyed that. And the next day, like I mentioned, we visited the Angkor Wat temple. Really enjoyed it. Drank some beer in the evening, and the following day went to the airport, came back to Thailand. So what I'm here to say is that there is always an easy way where you pay the money, they provide you with the service. Easy, but no memories, no experience, nada. And there is another way where you need to explore a little bit, study, even though you have all the information from me. That way, which I prefer at any moment in my life, that's a moment where you experience something new. There is some unbelievable story with the officers, 10 of them stamping one visa, and the pickup service on the motorbike. Like what was that? So if you have a choice, always choose to travel. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye bye. Here we go. Seriously, we went to the temple to do that. Apart from this architectural, I hope so. Architectural, cultural. I will say cultural. I'm so glad I married a sugar daddy. There is so many things to do during evening. Lots of hotels. Fuck, why you need so many hotels? Blah.